Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome inside the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center on the campus of the University of North Dakota. It is Region 2A Boys Basketball Championship Night tonight, featuring 4 teams that want to keep their seasons rolling. Tonight here on the pregame show, which is presented by Irie Insurance. Irie Insurance, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all. Get a free quote at IrieInsurance.com. Tonight, our third place matchup will feature the 4 wins Minnewaukan Indians with a record of 15-8, the 3 seed in the tournament, and the Grafton Spoilers, the 4 seed in the tournament, record of 14-9. Pleasant good evening to you. My name is Kevin Kochman. Joe Lancello here as well. We continue to bring you the tournament coverage on yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our broadcast sponsors and tournament coverage making it all possible. We certainly hope that you'll thank our sponsors with your patronage. At the very least, tell them thank you. Third place game, the winner will move on to Saturday inside the Shack in Fargo for a state tournament qualifier matchup. So this third place game is not just a third place game. No, you keep your season alive with a win as well. The Grafton Spoilers and 4 wins Minnewaukan Indians did this exact same thing a year ago in Mayville. Grafton would find themselves into the state tournament, and Grafton would find themselves a third place State A tournament winner last year. Tonight, the Indians and the Spoilers, followed by Devils Lake and Thompson for the championship of Region 2A boys basketball. It's yours on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Looking for furniture that's more than just ordinary? At the Lighting Gallery, we hand-select every piece of furniture that reflects unique style and will stand the test of time. Handcrafted with unparalleled quality, every table, chair, sofa, and accent chair is built to last. Whether you're designing your dream home or upgrading your current space, our experienced team at the Lighting Gallery is here to bring your vision to life. Visit us at the Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show as we get you ready for Grafton 4 wins Minnewaukan at the third place matchup in North Dakota Region 2A boys basketball. The winner will move on to Saturday and play inside the Shack on campus at NDSU, the Shields Center, and they'll be playing against the Wahpeton Huskies. Wahpeton falling to Kindred in the Region 1A tournament championship game yesterday. So it'll be the winner of this one getting the Wahpeton Huskies in the state qualifier on Saturday. Now that game the games, the region, the 1A and the B, the A and the B region, I should say state qualifiers, what I'm trying to say, they will all be played on Saturday, rain, shine, snow, or wind, by the Activities Association of North Dakota. Teams that are capable of still qualifying in games that are being played today have been notified. The games will be played on Saturday. You need to find a way to get there, so many are making plans and arrangements and will be to be there ahead of time. We'll carry them all, the A and B state qualifiers, audio only here on YourLiveEvent.com. But tonight, the third-place matchup in the Region 2A tournament, Grafton and Four Winds Minnewaukan. They've played twice already this season. We'll talk about it with the coaches in our pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. They cover it all. Home, auto, crop, commercial, benefit insurance as well. IrieInsurance.com for more information.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving to your school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
First United Bank has a U in the middle of our name for a reason. Keeping you at the center is part of putting you first. Every unique individual we serve, every family we help to succeed, every farm we strengthen, every business we work to grow, reaffirms that our customers are at the heart of First United Bank, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
First United Bank, putting you first. First United Bank.
Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsborough Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsborough Vets Club.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie, I-N-S, it's Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. Get a free quote today. Let's get into our pregame conversations. It's North Dakota 2A region third place matchup featuring the Grafton Spoilers and the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. It's the 2A region tournament third place matchup. Championship featuring Devils Lake and Thompson will come up later on here this evening right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. That's DHB.bank. And we continue on with a pregame show and our pregame coaches' comments. We hear from Riley Lillimone, the head coach of the Grafton Spoilers.
Well, Coach, today for the boys, a third-place game, and we were talking about it, just, the fact that here in the second year of the A division, it's more than just a third-place game. You're playing for a chance to still get into the tournament, what a fun opportunity to extend the season.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we had to do last year to get in, honestly. We got upset on Tuesday night by Thompson last year. We were the 1 seed, and we had to beat Four Winds on Thursday to give ourselves a chance to play on Saturday and get to the state tournament, and we were able to do it. So it does make it for a lot more fun atmosphere, a lot more, that this game means something for these kids, that they still have a chance to get to a state tournament. So it should make for a good night.
We were talking about it, obviously, having healthy squad, especially when you aren't super deep in the first place, really means well, and your guys are ready to play today.
Yeah, no, we're as healthy as we're going to be, obviously, and we don't go very deep, seven usually at the most, and our 6 and 7 guys don't play a whole lot. Some games, sometimes not at all if we don't need them, or if things are just going the way we need them to go. So we're where we need to be. Hopefully we stay healthy tonight during the game and stay out of foul trouble and play well.
Keys against Four Winds Minnewaukan.
Well, we need to handle their pressure, obviously, and that's what we struggled with the first night of this tournament against Hillsborough, and we've struggled with it against these guys a couple times when we played in the regular season. So we need to be able to handle that. If we can handle their pressure and get good shots, we'll be able to compete. If they start turning us over a lot, it could be a long night for us.
I know a lot of discussion has been, just controlling tempo against them too, right? And taking care of possessions. Those are keys against anybody, but it really matters against Four Winds Minnewaukan.
Yeah, for sure. They live off those turnovers. If they can get you turned over and get out in transition and get easy baskets, they're tough to beat, and they can beat anybody in the state if they get going. So we need to make sure that we are valuing the ball, value each possession, get good shots on each possession, and we'll see what happens from there.
Very good, Coach. Thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the boys.
Thank you.
It's Riley Lillimone. He is the head coach of the Grafton Spoilers in our pregame conversations, presented to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in both Minnesota and North Dakota. That's dhb.bank. The Irie Insurance pregame show continues as we'll get to the head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, Rick Smith, joining us in just a few moments. This is the pregame show. It's brought to you by Irie Insurance for the North Dakota Region 2A boys basketball third place matchup featuring Grafton and Four Winds Minnewaukan on yourliveevent.com.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clementines on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleapguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
Broadband internet services are crucial for rural communities. Many rural residents rely on the internet for essential services like telemedicine, online banking, and distance learning. That's where we come in. At NDTC, we're committed to providing rural communities with the high-speed internet access they need to stay connected and thrive. If you're looking for affordable, reliable broadband internet in a rural area, we're here to help. Contact us today to learn more about our services.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. IrieInsurance.com for a quote today. It's the North Dakota Region 2A boys basketball third place matchup tonight. Four Winds Minnewaukan warming up on the floor. Grafton, they're warming up at the opposite side of the floor. We heard from Coach Lillimone, head coach of the Grafton Spoilers. Let's get to the head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, Rick Smith. Pregame coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Conversation with the head coach of Four Winds Minnewaukan, Rick Smith. To a third place matchup, opportunity to punch your ticket. I was talking about this matchup with others too, and just so year two of this region setup, and the third place game matters, which is fantastic. It sometimes that third place game got to be real bittersweet, but another team chance to play today. Not only do you get a third place game, but a chance to move on.
Yeah, absolutely. The format works out for the new format works out well for the third place teams, and hopefully garners ourselves another chance, but we have to take care of business tonight first, and if we don't tonight, then that playing game on Saturday doesn't mean nothing because we won't be there, but we got to take care of business tonight.
No doubt, and I know here in the semis, a tough one against Thompson. Both you and Coach Schwab said, we got to play hard defense. Well, you guys took that to heart, and you played a lot of defense, but points were at a premium.
points were at a premium, and what we talked about, after our Carrington game, and we've talked about it the 2 times we played Thompson, is, you limit their easy baskets and you keep them off the foul line, and we did just the opposite. They had 1 3-point shot made the whole night.
Right.
They went to the line 31 times, made 18 of them. They got 18 points off free throws, and we lose the game by 4. And we did exactly the opposite on defense that we were supposed to do. And it's easier said than done against the big Thompson squad. They live and die in that paint because they're so physical and so big. But I thought, we hold the team like Thompson to 48 points. We should come out ahead. But we didn't do ourselves any favors on the offensive side neither. Credit their defense, of course, but we couldn't knock down any shots when we did have them. We couldn't knock down any bunnies when we had them. And you put yourself on your back heels a little bit and start thinking about it a little bit too much. And we didn't create the opportunities that we needed to create.
I gotta imagine your boys are hungry for an opportunity against the Spoilers.
Yeah, for sure. Give us another chance. We talked about it last night. We played them twice. We know what has to be done. They're 3-headed monsters, not easy to control. But I think we match up a little bit better with them than we do with a Thompson or a Devil's Lake. But again, they played extremely well the other night, and so we have to try to eliminate some of those 3-point shots that Rice and Little Moan can shoot from anywhere on the floor, and don't let Drew have an easy night. We've got to make those 3 guys work for everything that they're going to put up, and they're going to get their points, of course, because they're fantastic basketball players, but at the same time we have to make them earn it, make them work for it, and hopefully we can get out and get some easy baskets with their 3-point shooting. It will result in some long rebounds, and hopefully we can get out and get some easy baskets on our side.
Rick, thanks for the time. Appreciate it as always. Good to chat. I always like looking eye to eye with the coaches, which you and I, we can do that. We're short dudes. It works out. Coach, good luck to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Got to get Coach Smith to laugh a little bit in the locker room. The pregame conversations here tonight, they're brought to you by our friends at Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. Dakota Heritage Bank, thank you. Bringing our pregame conversations to you. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Grafton, 4 wins Minnewaukan. It is the 3rd place matchup. The winner gets to play Wahpeton Saturday at the Shack in Fargo in a state qualifier. It's North Dakota Region 2A boys basketball, and our coverage here today is being made possible thanks, of course, to the authorized special arrangements we have with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota State High School Activities Association. Thank you, and a thanks to the staff here at the University of North Dakota and the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center for an absolutely fantastic assistance in helping make the broadcasts possible. More of the Irie Insurance pregame show continues next.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws late model series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws. NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com, redrivervalleyspeedway.com, or follow on Facebook.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God.
Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com as we bring you the action tonight from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center. And the Irie Insurance pregame show continues. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on here tonight, of course, in North Dakota. We've got the state AA girls and boys basketball tournaments going on at the Fargo Dome today. Earlier today in the quarterfinals, it was a victory for West Fargo over Dickinson, 82-55, and Fargo Davies down to Bismarck, 80-77. Here this afternoon and underway. Bismarck Century's taking on Fargo North. And on the boys' side, you've got Grand Forks, Red River, and Mandan here still this evening in the boys' quarterfinals going on here today. On the girls' side, additionally, they're playing. Of course, everything is at the Fargo Dome in the AA games that are being played here today in the quarterfinal rounds. So as far as the girls' games are concerned inside the Fargo Dome today, it's West Fargo Horace taking down Bismarck's Legacy in the quarters, 73-59. Mandan beat Grand Forks Red River in a tight one, 58-57. Bismarck Century and Shanley will play at 5 here this evening, so they're underway. Fargo Davies and Minot still to come. That's all inside the Fargo Dome for Division A, AA, that is, girls and boys basketball. So we know this much. The Region 1 boys tournament here in Class A, Division A, you had wins here for the, of course, Kindred Vikings. They win the championship yesterday. Coach Schwab is here from Thompson. Kindred knocked off Wahpeton yesterday, 55-40, so Kindred is in the state tournament. Wahpeton will play the winner of this game in the state qualifier game on Saturday. Central Cass, they beat Northern Cass, so Central Cass will take on the loser of the Thompson and Devil's Lake matchup that's here to come tonight. In Region 3A, your semifinal winners were Des Lacs Burlington and Turtle Mountain Community. So in the third place game here tonight, you've got Bottineau and Rugby getting underway at 6. You've got Des Lacs Burlington and Turtle Mountain playing in the championship in the 3A. That's at the Minot State Dome here today. The 4A games that are going on as well. Third place matchup will be Killdeer and Dickinson Trinity. They will start here tonight at 5:30 as well. And in the championship in 4A, Shiloh Christian and Beulah. Of course, the focus here tonight is the matchup with Grafton and Four Winds Minnewaukan. This will be the third place game first, followed by Thompson. Coach Schwab was just up here saying hi, against Devil's Lake. We've got two great games we're looking forward to. We're also looking forward to being able to bring you the national anthem tonight. And the national anthem is going to be sung by a wonderful group from Grafton. And not our typical situation. A little bit more to the left here, Joe. Just a little bit more to the left. There we go. Not exactly our typical, but we are going to do our best to get this on. That should be just fine to get you the audio of the national anthem, again being sung by a group of young ladies here from Grafton. Certainly appreciate that, and we're grateful for this opportunity to bring you the sounds and the song of our country. So that's going to be coming up here in just a moment as we have it for you. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, of course, for home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. Head to IrieInsurance.com and get a free quote today.
These are the sixth grade girls basketball team from Grafton. They sang the anthem here a couple of nights ago and did a very nice job.
So now we get to share it with the masses here, and it'll be coming across our microphone. So certainly hope you can enjoy that, and we'll find a way to get that to you in just
Spectators can support their high school interscholastic program by referring to derogatory or accessible house cheers. We hope you enjoy the game and support your athletes in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. The officials for this game are registered by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and have been selected for their demonstrating ability. Tonight's officials are Mr. Chancey Halverson, Mr. Brendan Walsh, and Mr. Danny Horton. Let's give them a nice round of applause. And now, at this time, we ask you to please welcome. Children, please remove your hats Scott, Adriana Garza, Sophia Jenkins, Elia Spinoza, Malia Heck, Aubrey Cady, Layla Theo, and Silva Stark. Ladies and gentlemen, let us honor America.
A group of the Grafton girls basketball team from 6th grade, Grafton School, with the national anthem here today, part of our pregame show. Thanks to Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. Get a quote today. Let's get into our starting lineups here today. The starting lineups in the third place matchup with the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians and Grafton Spoilers, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, and grower owned. It's Crystal Sugar, crystalsugar.com. Starting lineups for the Grafton Spoilers, the 4 seed in the tournament. They will start a 5'11 senior guard, number 2, Leroy Delgado. They'll start a 6'7 junior guard, number 4, Brody Lillimon. 6'6 junior forward, number 5, Reggie Rice. They will start a 5'11 junior forward, number 30, Ty Story. And they'll start a 6'7 senior forward, last year All-Region team member, number 33, Kyler Droog. The Grafton Spoilers are coached by Riley Lillimon, assisted by Brent Baldwin and Mike Hansen. They are in the maroon uniforms today with gold letters, Spoilers in script on the jersey tops, and white numerals with gold trim on those uniforms today. The Grafton Spoilers and our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Starting lineups here tonight. The next wave for us will be the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. They are the 3 seed in the tournament, 15-8 on the season. Four Winds Minnewaukan will start a 6'2 senior number 1, Ron McKay. They will start a 5'8 senior number 2, Keelan Longy. They will start a 6'5 junior number 5, Merel Dang. They'll start a 5'7 senior number 11, Dorvin McKay, and a 6'1 junior number 23, Tyler Black Jr. The Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians coach, Rick Smith, assisted by Dennis Smith, Travis Mertens, and Jeff Fox. They're in the white uniforms, the home uniforms with blue numerals and letters, and Indians in script on those jersey tops. The Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. The Indians and the Grafton Spoilers split during the regular season. It was a victory here this season for the, it was the Grafton Spoilers and Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians getting their 2 matchups here this season, and it was Four Winds Minnewaukan winning both of those matchups. They beat Grafton 76-52, and then the second matchup 58-52, so a much closer second time around. The starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here in this third place matchup with Joe Lancello assisting as well. Let's tighten that up a little bit here, Joe, for our broadcast so people get an idea of who's on the floor and we can see them. As we'll have the Spoilers going right to left, and we'll have Four Winds Minnewaukan going left to right. And we'll get things underway with the opening tap, and it is won by the Grafton Spoilers. They will go from right to left. Spoiler basketball to start things off. A 3-point look right out of the gates is good for Reggie Rice. He'll bury a triple to start, and Grafton leads it 3-0 right out of the gates here at the Betty. Indians basketball going to move it left to right. Ron McKay going to move it right side here to Dorvin McKay. Back inside to Merel Dang, and it's turnover number 1 on Four Winds Minnewaukan. Grafton wants to jump out here tonight. Droog with it on the right side. He looks it, feeds it. This will be the ball to Lillimone in the corner. He'll drive. Lillimone floater rolls around the cylinder and falls for 2. And it's quickly a 5-0 lead for Grafton, leading Four Winds Minnewaukan. 7:16 to play, first quarter. In the corner, Lange with the basketball. He'll get it back up top. Top of the key for 3, and an answer. Keelan Lange buries the 3, and Four Winds Minnewaukan has cut it to a 2-point lead for Grafton. 1 minute in, we've got 8 points. Both teams looking to score. Four Winds Minnewaukan applying a little pressure in the full court. Droog has it across the timeline. He'll drive. Droog to the basket. No. Rebound is loose, and Leroy Delgado was the last to touch. So Four Winds Minnewaukan will have it and move it from left to right. Deng will inbound the basketball to Dorvin McKay, who's had a nice tournament. Nobody from Four Winds Minnewaukan in double figures in the loss to Thompson on Tuesday night. That doesn't happen frequently. Deng in the paint, floats, scores. Morel Deng scores it, and the game is tied at 5. We're all knotted up at 5s here with 6:30 to go in this first quarter. Leroy Delgado dribbles across midcourt here for Grafton. He'll find a pass, and now another swing. Droog's got it on the left wing. Droog back up top. Delgado thought about it for a second. Gets it to Reggie Rice. Rice left side, ball tipped by Dorvin McKay out of bounds. It'll stay Grafton basketball, 15 on the shot clock. A tie at 5 as we go back and forth to start this basketball game. Spoiler ball. They look to inbound here. Droog backs down the defenders. Now up over 2 defenders. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Dorvin McKay, his first of the game. Four Winds Minnewaukan wants to run. McKay kicks it in the corner. How about a 3 for Lange? This one's no good. Long rebound comes down to Rice. Reggie Rice grabs the board, and here come the spoilers the other way. Grafton, left side, gets a screen, top of the key. Rice for 3. In and out. That one went down the cylinder and out. That's going to be Lange grabbing the rebound. Up the floor, driving, kicking. Deng up top. Dribbling, driving, spinning. Ron McKay in the paint. Drops a pass down inside. And Black going to kick it back out. McKay in, driving, bounces off a defender. McKay, no. Rebound is Deng. His putback is good. Morel Deng with the rebound and put back in. Four Winds Minnewaukan has a 7-5 lead. Lead change here with 5:20 to play, first quarter. Leroy Delgado now in the backcourt. Reggie Rice. Delgado, right side. Delgado looks to move the basketball and has it. Right side on the top of the key wing. They're going to go to Ty Story. Story back in his hands. He's got it outside, and we're going to get a foul along the baseline away from the basketball. This will be defensive. It'll be on Four Winds Minnewaukan. Tyler Black Jr. tagged with his first personal. Team's first in the quarter. And a sub, as we'll see Lange tech out, and in will be Jonte Delorme. Jonte Delorme in for the first time today. Coach Smith along the sideline getting some signals out to the team. Four Winds Minnewaukan defending. Here's a 3 from Lillimone. That's short. Rebound, Delgado will get it to Story. Score. Ty Story on the rebound from Delgado, and the pass has tied the game at 7. 4:47 to go in the first quarter. 3-point look by Delorme is no good. Long rebound to Reggie Rice. Grafton basketball, 4:38 to go, first quarter. Spoilers right side, and we'll get a reach in. Foul is going to be, I believe, on Jonte Delorme. Delorme is hit with his first, team second now in the quarter. 4:36 remains on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. Inbounds coming from the spoilers. Droog, nope, it's going to be Rice. Rice to Lillimone. Lillimone turns, spins. Deng with a block. And a rebound for Ron McKay, and the Indians are going to run. Four Winds Minnewaukan right side. Here's Black driving. Gets Droog airborne. Black scores it. Tyler Black Jr. with a deuce. 9-7. Four Winds Minnewaukan breaks the tie. Reggie Rice in the backcourt. Spoiler basketball. Dribbling left side. Chase defense there by the Indians. Now a 3-point look. Lillimone, he ends up on the deck. Missed shot. Long rebound comes down to Leroy Delgado. Now it'll be a Story. Basketball to the hands of Droog. Droog steps back. Nice 17-footer is off the mark. Rebound still bouncing around. Bodies on the floor. And the Indians diving after it. Ron McKay was out of bounds when he touched it, so the ball stays with Grafton. 3:50 to go, first quarter. 9-7, Four Winds Minnewaukan. They lead Grafton in this third-place matchup. A state qualifier game on the line with a win today. Droog has it right side. Region 2A boys basketball matchup from the Betty. These two teams played in this exact game a year ago. Grafton would get into the state qualifier. They would advance to state and finish third. Got a foul called here on Four Winds Minnewaukan, his second on Tyler Black Jr., third on the Indians. We'll see a substitution as Black checks out. And in the ball game for the first time, Sonny Alberts, 32. As Joe mentioned Tuesday night, Alberts just a freshman. Gets some quality region tournament playing time here. Another foul. This time is on Alberts right out of the gates. He comes in and picks up a foul. Team's fourth in this first quarter. 3:39 to play before the horn. Ball into the hands of Rice. He'll try to back down the defender, DeLorme, and go up. Shot no good. Ball tipped around, and a long rebound comes down to Dorvin McKay. McKay up the floor to Alberts. He'll go to the rack and score. Sonny Albert with a deuce. 11-7. Four Winds Minnewaukan with the lead. 3:18 to play first quarter. Reggie Rice for the Spoilers crosses midcourt. Rice with the basketball. He's got it with a left hand. Tries to get by Jonte DeLorme. He's met by the defense inside by Ron McKay. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay Grafton basketball. Spoilers will inbound from the baseline. Winner plays Wahpeton in the state qualifier on Saturday in Fargo. Turning, shooting, scoring is Kyler Droog, his first deuce of the night. 11-9, Four Winds Minnewaukan. McKay up the floor. Dorvin McKay swings it left side. Ron McKay top of the key. He'll kick it out. Jonte DeLorme to Sonny Alberts, who had the ball poked. Good defense there by Brody Lillamone, denying the inside pass. Four Winds Minnewaukan has not had many opportunities yet to get downhill. As we get an inbounds and a foul away from the basketball on the inbounds pass, Sonny Alberts was pushing. And whether you have the ball or not, and you're on offense or defense, you can't be pushing, and Alberts is getting that education on the floor. His second, team's fifth. So moving forward, it'll be bonus time here with a certain foul for the Spoilers going to the line. And like that, we see Alberts sitting with his two fouls. Checking in for Four Winds Minnewaukan is Rich Kavanaugh getting a chance, the junior, on the floor. Left side, Lillamone, I should say Rice, tried to get it inside to Droog. Turnover number 2 on the Spoilers in this first quarter. Clock stops, 2:34 remains in the first. Basketball here to the hands of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, trying to extend their 2-point advantage. Leading 11-9, 2.5 to play, first quarter. From the Betty in Grand Forks on a 60-degree evening. 3-point look from Morel Dang. In and out. No good. Rebound is Kyler Droog's first rebound of the night. Droog scoring his 1,000th career point in that semifinal loss to the Devils Lake Firebirds on Tuesday night. He ended the game with 9 points and 15 rebounds. 2 of those 9 were his 1,000th. One of those, I guess one of the 9, right? Because he can't have a 1,000th point twice. One of his 9 points. He came on a deuce, I know that much. Nonetheless, a nice moment there for Kyler, getting that in the region tournament. Little floater in the paint there for Lillamone. Goes out of bounds on the missed shot, and so it'll be Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball with 2:02 to play, first quarter action. Four Winds Minnewaukan ball. They're going to bring it across the midcourt stripe. It'll be Dorvin McKay on the dribble. McKay crosses over. He'll try to spin on Leroy Delgado. Tough draw for defensively. Delgado has his hands full there with the efforts from Mr. Dorvin McKay. His first 2 points of the game, 13-9. Four Winds Minnewaukan by 4. Minute 40 to play, first quarter. Denying an inside pass, Four Winds Minnewaukan creates a turnover and takes it away from Grafton. Third turnover for the Spoilers. Swing a pass in, McKay to McKay. Dorvin finds Ron. 15-9, it is a 6-point advantage, largest lead for either team with 1:20 to play, first quarter. Up the floor, Droog. One-on-one, Droog. Now will be met by a couple other defenders, and a foul is called. Droog will go to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Foul is going to be tagged on Ron McKay, his first. Team sixth. 6 fouls in the first quarter on Four Winds Minnewaukan. And foul trouble then, of course, it begs to discuss. May cause some issues. 2 players with 2 fouls each already for Four Winds Minnewaukan. And Droog makes the free throw. Coach Smith mentioned in his pregame show, letting Thompson to the line 31 times in the game the other night, scoring 18. You lose by 4, and 18 of 48 points were scored at the stripe against Four Winds Minnewaukan the other night. Missed free throw here, and a rebound comes down to Ron McKay. Droog 1 of 2 at the stripe. 15-10, 67 seconds to play first quarter. Three-point look on the way for DeLorme. The lefty from the right side, no good. Rebound Droog. Up the floor, Grafton basketball. The Spoilers floating. Shot no good by Reggie Rice, but he's fouled. And this is on McKay, if I'm not mistaken. It's Dorvin McKay's first, 7th on Four Winds Minnewaukan first quarter. To the stripe, we'll see Reggie Rice. He had a triple right out of the gates. Scoreless since. Free throw here is up no good by Reggie Rice. Just like we talk about how free throws can hurt you. They don't if you miss them. It does hurt the team that misses, however, so look at it that way. They're called free throws. Nobody's in your way. Missed that one as well. And the rebound comes down to Ron McKay. Both missed free throws. 15-10 is the score as Rice missed them both. Driving Deng to the basket. Blocking foul. Lillimon was along the paint near the baseline underneath the basket. He was ready for it. He was willing to take the charge. Contact made by Morel Deng, but it was a blocking foul on Lillimon. And for Brody, that's his first, team's first for Grafton in the first quarter with 45 seconds to play. Morel Deng to the free throw line. He's got 4 points so far. He'll make this free throw. First trip to the stripe for the Indians in this first quarter, and Deng makes it. We'll see a substitution for Four Winds Minnewaukan. Jonte Delorme checks out. Checking in, Jordan Loris in the ball game. Second free throw coming here for Morel Deng. Good. Deng makes both. 17-10, the lead is 7. Largest lead in the first quarter. 45 seconds to play. And we'll see a substitution, Ron McKay checking out. Four Winds Minnewaukan bringing in another substitution. As in the ball game is Grayson Delorme on a substitution, the senior. Here's a drive. Rice, his shot no good. Off on a rebound chance. It'll be Morel Deng snagging that one. It bounced off of Story. Well, it looks like there's about 0.6 of a second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Driving, kicking. Deng has it. He'll look and he'll have his pocket picked. Turnover, Four Winds Minnewaukan. They're second in the first quarter. 15 seconds to play, first quarter. Shot clock is off. Grafton basketball trying for the last shot. Trailing by 7. Four Winds Minnewaukan has the largest lead of the first quarter. Three-point look, deep one for Lillimon. Got it! 3 feet beyond the arc. Four Winds Minnewaukan will not get a shot off, and a triple is good for Grafton. And the first quarter comes to a close on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. It's Four Winds Minnewaukan 17, Grafton 13 on yourliveevent.com.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
We bring you out into the second quarter of basketball here in the Region 2A. Third place matchup tonight. Four Winds Minnewaukan and Grafton. Grafton hits a triple right before the horn. Makes it a 4-point game. Four Winds Minnewaukan is led by as many as 7 in this first half of basketball. Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with you tonight. We'll have the Championship game to follow with Devils Lake and Thompson as Four Winds Minnewaukan scores right out of the gates. Rich Kavanaugh drives to the basket and scores off the backboard. 19-13, 6-point advantage for Four Winds Minnewaukan. They bring a little pressure. Grafton breaks it, and an illegal screen is set up here by Reggie Rice. It's his first, team's first in the second quarter. We'll have Four Winds Minnewaukan with the basketball. They had 7 fouls in that first quarter. Players with 2 included Tyler Black and Sonny Alberts. It'll be Dorvin McKay. Basketball to Jordan Loris. Loris out to Grayson DeLorme. Deng dribbles. Steps back outside the arc and swings it over to Dorvin McKay. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads by 6. Could have the largest lead of the game if they could score on this possession. Lost the ball. It trickles into the backcourt. Over and back is the call. Grafton will force Four Winds Minnewaukan into a turnover, and it'll be spoiler basketball. We'll see a sub. Ron McKay going to check in for Grayson DeLorme on a substitution here. And an inbound's happening. Leroy Delgado going to work it left side. Now down to Droog. Droog turns. Droog shoots and scores. Kyler Droog, a deuce. And it's 19-15 now in favor of Four Winds Minnewaukan. Just 6:55 remaining second quarter. 3-point look on the way. This one's off the back iron by Dorvin McKay. Gets his own rebound, swinging around. Deng thinks about it. Right side. It'll be Loris down to Ron McKay. 3-point look, no, a long 2, excuse me, but a travel. They say a travel, dragging the foot. Morel Deng called with a travel. Turnover number 4 on Four Winds Minnewaukan. 3 turnovers for Grafton here in the first half. Loris checks out for the Indians. Substitution, I believe Keelan Longy checks back in. Longy, that is. Longy's back in the ball game. So with it, Leroy Delgado, Grafton basketball. Delgado spins his way away from the defender. Pressure, Delgado to Rice. Rice, right side, looks to step. Avoids taking the screen, kick it left. Delgado, left wing, swing pass into the other corner. Delgado steps up for a big 3-pointer. It's off the back iron. Skying for the rebound is Ron McKay. That's his 4th. McKay to Longy. Left side. McKay, back to McKay. Ron will turn and spin. Dorvin McKay left side. Step up. 16-footer's good. Dorvin McKay, he's got 4 tonight. It's 21-15. 5:48 remains second quarter. Up the floor, and Grafton was looking to try to get Leroy Delgado in the action. Ball is overthrown. Delgado didn't catch it, and it's a turnover. So, Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Cashton Kasia Jr. into the basketball game. He'll work it right side on the wing to Ron McKay. Left side to Morel Deng, who drives. Deng to the basket. Deng, little floater. His shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Tyler Black Jr. Driving in, McKay hands it off. Blocked! Shot by Rice! Droog's going to grab the rebound. Nice, great defense on that backside, coming in and swatting it away. Reggie Rice was waiting in the wings and found a way. Now he's got the ball offensively. And Grafton cut the lead. Share the basketball to Lillimone. Yes! Brody Lillimone hits the triple. His second, he's got 8. 21-18, 3-point lead, 1-possession game. 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan will try to answer. Here's McKay. Ron McKay inside will get an offensive, we'll get a foul, on Kyler Droog. The defense of the Spoilers. Droog's first, team's second here in the second quarter. Checking out Ty Story into the game for Four Winds, or into the game is True Moberg for Grafton. He flies up and grabs a rebound, fresh off the bench. Up the floor, Reggie Rice says, I'll pop and stop. Deep 3 ties the game at 21. Reggie Rice from the hip, 21 all. Tie ball game, 4:37 to play. First half, here's a baseline jumper. That lead is short-lived. Ron McKay answers for Four Winds Minnewaukan, 23-21. McKay hits the bucket. Here's Droog with it in the backcourt for the Spoilers. He'll cross over, and we'll get a little handsy there. Tyler Black is going to have his 3rd foul. That's 3 on Black, first in the second quarter. for the Indians. Taylor's having a conversation with the officials, trying to get some education. Sonny Alberts comes in for Black on a substitution. We'll see Dorvin McKay in. Longy will check out on a sub. So we've got Reggie Rice with a basketball in his hand for Grafton. Fresh off the triple that tied it at 21. An answer from Four Winds Minnewaukan, and it's spoiler basketball. Leroy Delgado from the logo at midcourt. He'll create right side. Swing one to Lillimone. Down inside Delgado. Passing, turning the basketball over. And we'll see a foul now on Grafton. 5 turnovers on the spoilers. And this is a foul on True Moberg, his first, team's third. Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball, and got Cashton Kasia Jr. with it. Top of the key, and a swing it left side now. And a travel is called on Dorvin McKay. Rare scenario there. It's the 5th turnover on the Indians in the first half. Dorvin McKay tagged with the travel. So Grafton basketball now. True Moberg will inbound from the sideline. Moberg looks to pass it in and will. He'll share it to Brody Lillimone here in the backcourt. Lillimone and the spoilers will cross it. Lillimone with a left-hand dribble. Top of the key, looks and avoids this screen, and now it's taken away. Pocket picked by Dorvin McKay. He was right there, waiting for an opportunity, and he went and snuck it away from Lillimone. Now he spins away from the defense. A floater in the paint for McKay, no good. A lot of energy needed there. Ball out of bounds. It happened in front of the Grafton students section. Ball last touched by the spoilers, it called the official, so it'll be Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Leading 23-21 with 3:26 to go. First half, boys basketball, and now an offensive foul on the inbounds, Sonny Alberts. His third, team second in the second half, so both Alberts and Black are on the bench with 3 fouls. Coach Smith is having a lecture session with an official on the left side in front of the bench. Meanwhile, Grafton basketball, Reggie Rice crosses midcourt with it. Down 2. Spoilers down inside, turn and swing it. Try to get the ball on the baseline to True Moberg. And it goes out of bounds, turnover spoilers. So they can't capitalize off of the foul and turnover on the other end. Dorvin McKay basketball here for Four Winds Minnewaukan. He'll hand it off to Morel Dang. Top of the key between the legs for Ron McKay. Now in the corner for 3. Off the mark from Kavanaugh. Rebound Dang. His putback is off the glass and good. Morel Dang with a rebound putback. 25-21. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads at 2:49 to go before halftime. Left side, True Moberg looked at a 3, decided against it. Four Winds Minnewaukan, McKay to Kavanaugh, turning over the spoilers. Great defense by Four Winds Minnewaukan right there. Up the floor, swing it, Dang in the corner. Back up top, wide open, Rich Kavanaugh for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound is down to Brody Lillimone. Grafton basketball, 25-21, Four Winds Minnewaukan. Leading Grafton. Grafton ball driving Lillimone to the basket. Through traffic. Shot no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Ron McKay was trying to track it down. So you've got Grafton ball. They'll inbound from the sideline here. 25-21. Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Grafton. Grafton basketball down inside Droog. Droog dribbles. Droog. Free throw line area. Shot no good. Drawing a foul. Kyler Droog will head to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 at the stripe so far. Foul is going to be on Rich Kavanaugh. His first, team's third. Free throws for Droog. He will miss this one. Kyler Droog off the back iron. Kind of a flat shot there and brought it back. Second free throw coming. This one off the back iron as well. And we've got an defensive foul on True Moberg. His second, team's 4th. It was a push on the rebound try. And Four Winds Minnewaukan will have the basketball leading 25-21. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half of this third place basketball game. had not had any timeouts here in this first half. See if any team is wanting to do something like that as Droog blocks a shot, saved by, well, almost saved. Story stepped out of bounds with it. So ball will stay Four Winds Minnewaukan. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Droog with a big swat that time. Inbounds coming. Jonte Delorme, here's a three-point look. Morel Dang is no good. Rebound is down to Leroy Delgado, his third rebound of the ball game. Grafton gonna run. Story in the corner. He'll pull up with a jumper. Wide shot, no good. Morel Dang with his fourth rebound of this first half. Dang up the floor. Left side hands it off here to Delorme. Jonte Delorme from the line, in trouble, kicks it right side to Ron McKay. McKay, the lefty, with a three. Right side, nope, long two for Ron McKay. Long deuce, but it's a good one. 27-21, a 6-point lead for Four Winds Minnewaukan. 1:18 to play before halftime. Grafton ball. Rice, ball tipped. He'll get it right side to Lillimone. Deep three for Lillimone. No good on the shot. Rebound bounces. Chasing after it is a great save by Rich Kavanaugh. He fires it to Deng. Then up the floor to Dorvin McKay, and a turnover for Winds Minnewaukan. 59 seconds remains in the half. It's 27-21 for Winds Minnewaukan leading Grafton. Region 2A third place matchup. The Indians and the Spoilers. Winner gets to a state qualifier on Saturday at the Shack in Fargo. All four state qualifiers for A and B will be covered here on YourLiveEvent.com, audio only. Deep three for Reggie Rice is short. Maybe showing a little bit of tired nature here, too. And McKay up the floor, a little floater off the rebound. No. Deng bounds for the rebound, his fifth. Now a missed shot and a rebound that's lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. It looked like Rich Kavanaugh was in the mix that time with Kyler Droog. And it'll be Grafton ball. 33 seconds to go. First half. No shot clock here. Spoilers will inbound against pressure from the Indians. Reggie Rice has it. Soft pressure. Jonte Delorme, step by step, works him across midcourt. Lillimone, guarded by Deng, back to Reggie Rice on the right wing. 15 seconds remains. First half. Rice looking for a screen. Lost a handle on it, saves it not before he stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Spoilers, their 9th turnover in the first half. Indians by 6, 10.7 seconds to play. First half, and the Indians will let it bounce a couple. Here's Dorvin McKay. 8 seconds, McKay. 7. Deng has it. 5 seconds, left side. McKay, Ron McKay to the basket. Little floater was tipped by Rice. And then we're going to see Droog with a rebound and a foul. Foul is going to be called here on Rich Kavanaugh, his second, team's fourth. So Grafton will have it. 1.1 on the clock. Lillimone will toss it in. He's not going to get it off in time. It almost goes. I mean, it almost goes. It hit the backboard of the rim, but it would not have counted because it was not in time. It's Four Winds Minnewaukan leading at halftime. The halftime report is being brought to you by Ryan Opdahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. The halftime score, Four Winds Minnewaukan 27-21 over Grafton on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
If those winter blues have you feeling a little more blue than usual, Credible Mind from Trail District Health Unit can help. Here's Trail District Health Unit Director Brenda Stallman with more information.
You can pick any topic known to the behavioral health world and find good evidence-based resources to help you identify if there is a problem with yourself or with someone that you care about, and get some good advice on where to go with it from that.
Visit Trail District Health Unit's website to access Credible Mind and improve your mental health today.
The halftime report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough, 701-436-5777. Earlier today, the Grafton 6th grade girls basketball team singing the national anthem. Do have the full names here for everybody if you didn't catch them during the announcement. But Sophia Jenkins, Ellie Espinoza, Malia Heck, Aubrey Ide, was Loyal Thiel, and also Zola Stark, those girls singing. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. And, great work. It was enjoyable to hear that here in the arena. We heard it twice now in the last few days.
Maybe in a few years they'll be playing on this court.
You would hope so. The Region 2A tournament, Kevin Kochman, that was Joe Lancello. Halftime here between Four Winds Minnewaukan and Grafton in the third place game. It's close. It's tight. Grafton keeping things very interesting. Closest largest lead has been 7 in this first half. Grafton doing their best to not let Four Winds Minnewaukan dictate tempo, but relatively similar with turnovers, rebound stats, those of nature. It's been a close ball game. These two teams are trying to figure it out.
Yeah, the pressure that Four Winds has been putting on Grafton when they inbound the ball, it's just been a real chore for the Spoilers to get into the front court, not to mention getting good shots inside for Droog, and Rice and Lillimon have had to do most of their damage outside.
Yep, Rice with the 6, Lillimon with 8, 2 for Story and 5 for Droog in the first half. McKay, that's Ron McKay with 6, 3 for Kian Longi, 2 for Rich Kavanaugh, 8 for Morel Dang, 4 for Dorvin McKay, 1 for Tyler Black, and 2 for Sonny Alberts. Foul trouble, though, got Four Winds Minnewaukan in the first half. Luckily, it hasn't hurt them on the scoreboard.
That's true. Grafton actually never committed a foul in the whole first quarter.
No, they didn't, but they're 1 of 6 at the free throw line when they've gotten there. Not helpful when you're only down 6 points at the half. Halftime is brought to you by Ryan Opdahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough. It's Four Winds Minnewaukan 27-21 over Grafton on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard at halftime.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsborough area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsborough, 701-430-0877.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance Hillsborough, with our halftime report. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsborough or call Ryan at 701-436-5777. Winner of this game with the Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Grafton at halftime 27-21. They'll take on Wahpeton in the state qualifier game on Saturday at the Shack in Fargo. Of course, coming up next, Joe, as I'm Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with us here tonight. Next game is Thompson and Devils Lake for all the Tostitos, as you might say, for the Region 2 championship.
Yeah, and Devils Lake ranked number 2 in the state. Thompson receiving votes. Devils Lake also the defending state Class A champion. And as the legendary wrestler Ric Flair used to say, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Woo! Mm-hmm. Gotta have it. We'll see what happens with that one. Should be a blast. We look forward to the coverage here tonight.
Absolutely.
On yourliveevent.com. Second half basketball with Grafton and Four Winds Minnewaukan for third place in the North Dakota Region 2A tournament. Continues after this, thanks to the halftime report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsborough.
Benedictine Mission Coordinator has a great move-in special. For a limited time, you can save $5,000 when you move in. That's $1,000 off your first 4 months of rent, and the $1,000 move-in fee is waived. Your rent at Benedictine Mission Coordinator covers 3 meals a day, home and yard maintenance, indoor access to Essentia Health Clinic and Benedictine Therapy Services, and much more. To schedule an appointment, call Benedictine Mission Court at 218-784-5250. Save $5,000 with this move-in special.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clementines on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
Second half basketball is about to begin. North Dakota's Region 2A boys basketball third place matchup and an offensive foul to start on the Grafton Spoilers. Reggie Rice extends the arm and there was an elbow there. Second personal on Rice, team's first. Just 3 seconds in to this third quarter of basketball in the third place matchup. Region 2A tournament. Here's Morel Dang inside. He'll bounce off a defender and a travel is called before that. Turnover number 1 in the second half on Four Winds Minnewaukan. Just the way both coaches drew it up. A foul in the first 3 seconds and a turnover in the first 13 seconds. And just like that, Grafton's ball, Four Winds Minnewaukan leads at 27-21 here in this third place matchup. Grafton, a quick pass down inside to Leroy Delgado is lost out of bounds. Turnover on the Spoilers. Indians basketball, they'll inbound and it'll be Dorvin McKay crossing the midcourt stripe with a right-hand dribble. Indians with a 6-point lead. They've led by as many as 7. That's the largest lead in the game for either team. Deng, 3-point look right side, and out. Leroy Delgado had a hand on the rebound. Chasing it down is going to be Brody Lillimone up the floor. He'll spin. Lillimone to the rack. Oh, short. Gets the rebound. Putback is good. Lillimone just about had himself a highlight reel type play. He follows it with a rebound putback. 27-23. 4 wins Minnewaukan. 7 minutes to play in this third quarter. They lead it by 4. Now a 3 and an answer. No good by Deng. Rebound comes down to Kyler Droog, his 5th rebound of the game. Droog, Brody Lillimone. Lillimone with a handoff here to Droog at the logo. Droog has his pocket picked right in front of him. Up the floor, Black will lay it in. Tyler Black lays it in for 2. 29-23. 4 wins Minnewaukan by 6, leading Grafton. And in the backcourt, we're going to see the ball off of a foot with some strong defense by Keelan Longy. Longy there with a good, strong play, but they're going to tag Keelan with his first personal, team's first in the third quarter. Each team with a foul in the third quarter. Here's a jumper for Reggie Rice. He hung in the air a pretty long time that time and did not get the shot off early enough. His rhythm was off, it misses, but then a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be on 4 wins Minnewaukan. Foul is on Tyler Black Jr., his 4th personal foul, and away he goes. And in is Sonny Alberts, who's playing with 3 fouls. So we've got Grafton set to inbound the basketball. Lillimone will be inbounds from the baseline. Tosses it into Droog. Long deuce for Droog is no good. Big rebound by Leroy Delgado, his 4th. He's scoreless tonight, despite having 10 the other night in the loss to Devil's Lake. Grafton ball, Delgado up top. He'll work it. Hand it off here to Brody Lillimone. Deep 3, Brody Lillimone buries it. Lillimone's got 13. 29-26, 1 possession game. 4 wins Minnewaukan leads it. 6 minutes to play in the third. 29-26. Right side with the basketball. Ron McKay hands it off. Dorvin McKay, Ron McKay. Ron down in the paint. Dorvin from the free throw line turns, gets the defense airborne. Shot no good. Droog took a hand to the head. Rebound ends up in the hands of Morel Dang, his 6th rebound of the game. Now McKay, long shot, yes. Dorvin McKay hits a deep 2. 31-26. 4 wins Minnewaukan by 5 with 5:22 to go, third quarter. Grafton basketball, they hand it off to Droog, left side. Droog out on the wing. He'll dribble in, kick it out. With the basketball, right side is Story. Had the ball tipped. Tracking it down is Lillimone. Brody Lillimone in trouble. Wants to move it, hands it off to Reggie Rice, gets around the defense. Rice, free throw line, 10 on the shot clock. Story, airborne, good defense, shot misses. Ron McKay, rebound number 5, up the floor to Deng. Deng. He goes up and draws some contact. I think they'll tag Lillimone with the foul. It's Brody Lillimone's 2nd, team's 2nd, here in the third quarter, and Morel Dang to the free throw line. 4 wins Minnewaukan, 2 for 2 at the free throw line in the first half. This will be their first trip to the line here in the second. Third quarter basketball. At the line. Free throw is good for Morel Dang. Dang will have another. First free throw good, second free throw coming. Dang's shot is also good. Morel Dang makes both. 33-26, 4:49 to play, third quarter, and it's 4 wins Minnewaukan with the lead, and now the ball gets loose, and here's Morel Dang tracking it down. He'll get a pass right side, 2-on-1. McKay's shot is blocked by Lillimone. McKay gets his own rebound. Now Ron McKay inside, back to Dorvin. Good move, shot misses. All for naught. Rebound to Kyler Droog. Driving, coast to coast, Kyler Droog. 33-28. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Grafton. 4:12 to go, third quarter. Dorvin McKay up top. Right side. Delorme, 3-point. Jonte Delorme, his shot's no good. Rebound comes down. Reggie Rice, long rebound for the Spoilers. Leroy Delgado now finds Rice. He'll go to the basket. Reggie Rice attacks and scores, and a timeout. First timeout taken this game. 33-30, Four Winds Minnewaukan by 3 with 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Our timeouts are brought to you by the agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County, Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Company, YourLiveEvent.com. Four Winds Minnewaukan by 3 on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Timeouts again brought to you by Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Company, the agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads 33-30. 3:51 to go, third quarter. Grafton taking advantage of a couple of opportunities. Four Winds Minnewaukan coming up short on a couple of opportunities. Makes it a 3-point game. Spoilers back defending. Dorvin McKay with the basketball for the Indians. He'll hand it off to Jonte Delorme. Delorme, top of the key. He'll go right side with it. Ron McKay driving. Little layup, little scoop. It's good. Ron McKay takes it to the rack. 35-30. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Grafton. Here's Rice to Lillimone. Looks for a screen, gets it back up top to Rice. Rice dribbles down inside, turns, elevates. Shot's good for Reggie Rice. He's got double figures with 10. 35-32. Four Winds Minnewaukan leading Grafton. Grafton back defending. The Indians with the basketball. Pass was high to Dang. He lost a handle on it. Delgado works it to Rice. A turnover. Reggie Rice. Floater. Layup no good. And Rice is fouled. I didn't hear the whistle, but there was a whistle. Dang came from the backside. And officials discussing. They're not talking about dinner plans after the game. No. They're talking about what and how and why. They're going to get the call correct to the scores table. A who, a what, a where, and a why. Morel Dang with his first. Team's third by Four Winds Minnewaukan here in the third quarter. So Reggie Rice will go to the line. He's 0 for 2 shooting free throws tonight as a team 1 of 6. And that streak continues. Rice misses. So big opportunity again. Down 3. Could have pulled to within 1, potentially 2 at the line to get one more chance here for Reggie Rice, or a miss, a potential rebound. Rice put the free throw up and in. This time it goes. His first make. 35-33. 2-point lead. Just under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. Four Winds Minnewaukan and Grafton are in a battle in the third place matchup here in the Region 2A tournament. Sonny Alberts in trouble. Now had an opportunity, decided against it. And we're going to get a 3 seconds call on Four Winds Minnewaukan. 10 turnovers in the game for the Indians. Spoiler basketball. Ty Story will inbound. Story, Leroy Delgado. Work it back to Reggie Rice, and in the backcourt a foul on Jonte Delorme. That's Delorme's second, team's 4th in the third quarter. Brody Lillimone will inbound from the sideline. He'll toss it into Leroy Delgado. Delgado looks for a screen, will not get one. Now a three-pointer for Lillimone is short. That would have given the Grafton Spoilers the lead. No good. Rebound is down to Ron McKay up the floor. Jonte Delorme looks to create. Pocket picked, but they'll say it was reached in. Reggie Rice. Rice with his third, team's third on Grafton in the third quarter. 35-33, Four Winds Minnewaukan by 2 with 2:23 to go, third quarter action. Alberts worked the ball into the jump shooter's hands. It's a missed shot this time. Dorvin McKay. Rebound came down to Lillimone, and then he is fouled in the backcourt. I believe that's going to be on Dorvin McKay. Dorvin McKay called with his second personal, team's fifth. So now Grafton shooting free throws. Bonus time, 2:14 to go. If there's a time to start making your free throws, it's now.
You're not kidding.
Kevin Kochman,
and that was
Joe
a silly
Lancella
foul.
That was one that, and Dorvin was not happy with himself as he walked across, too. You could see that. And he's also one that can shake things off pretty quick. Lillimon makes. It's a 1-point ball game. We're going to see a substitution. Is Dorvin McKay going to sit now? And coming in, Rich Kavanaugh on a substitution. Dorvin's second foul, by the way. Free throw to tie the game is good. Brody Lillimon makes them both. 35-35. We're all knotted up here. 2:12 to go, third quarter. In the Region 2A, third place matchup. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan, Grafton. The winner moves on to take on Wahpeton on Saturday. A three and an answer. There you go. Jonte Delorme buries the triple for the Indians. 38-35. A quick answer on the next possession. Just under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Tim Cassette, Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard showing 38-35. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. There's Alberts with a foul. As great effort, I'll say this, great effort by Reggie Rice to know the situation and to accept the body on that one. A little hip check from Alberts. That's going to be number 4 on Sonny Alberts. And so it'll be 2 coming for Reggie Rice at the free throw line. He is 1 for 4. Could potentially pull within 1 in this possession at the free throw line. Rice makes the first. He'll have another. That was a shooting foul. Bonus time at any rate for Grafton as well. Spoilers, free throw is good. He makes both. And a 1-point game. 38-37. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan leads Grafton. And Reggie Rice checks out. He'll get a break. Back in is a True Moberg. Subs in for the Spoilers. Right side basketball to Morel Dang. Dang spins. Looks inside. Now will work it. A jumper on the way is good by Rich Kavanaugh. Big bucket. 40-37. Still a 3-point lead now for Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. Minute 25 to go before third quarter wraps up. Brody Lillimon looks for a screen. Will get it. He'll hesitate. Finds a pass to Delgado, who tries to go Lillimon baseline. And the Spoilers have turned it over. Minute 15 remains here in the third quarter. Inbounds. And Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan will work it across midcourt. 40-37. Indians lead the Spoilers. Sonny Alberts, top of the key. Right side to Morel Dang. Deep three for Dang. Just off the mark. Rebound Kyler Droog. For Droog, that is his 7th rebound of the basketball game. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan leads by 3. Grafton's Lillimon lost a handle on it, and a quick timeout taken. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales scoreboard. It's 40-37. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan leading Grafton. YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Timeouts are brought to you by the agent with answers in Grand Forks and in Nelson County. That's Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company. Here it is, a 40-37, Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan leading Grafton. Third place game of the Region 2A tournament. State qualifier with a win today as well. We'll play Wahpeton on Saturday. Deep three, Lillimon right out of the break. The timeout from Grafton, no good. Rebound, Ron McKay, who's having a great game. Very big player in this game, Ron McKay. Here's Morel Dang kicking into the corner. Jordan Loris, a big three-pointer basket, wide open, no good. And the rebound is bouncing around. Leroy Delgado and Ron McKay battling, timeout taken. Wow, that one goes to Ron McKay. What effort, and a timeout taken by Coach Smith and the Indians. Leading by 3, 40-37, 27 seconds to go third quarter on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental?
Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
The agent with answers in Nelson County and Grand Forks County, it's Chris Moen, Nodak Insurance Company, bringing you the timeouts. Out of the timeout, Four Winds Minnewaukan by 3. They can hold for the last shot in the third quarter, leading 40-37 with 20 seconds and counting left to play in the third stanza. Hand the basketball off. This will be Delorme at the logo. Dang, right side to Loris in the corner. He'll be double teamed inside. Back out top to Delorme. 3 seconds. Jonte Delorme at the horn. Top of the key. Buries it. Four Winds Minnewaukan's lead. 6 points at the end of the third quarter. Jonte Delorme off the dribble hits the triple. And on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard, Four Winds Minnewaukan 43, Grafton 37. After 3 quarters of play, we're back in Grand Forks after this on yourliveevent.com.
Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Fourth quarter, Region 2A, third place basketball. Four Winds Minnewaukan and Grafton on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with you for Region Championship night here in the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center, Grand Forks. How about Jonte Delorme right out of the gates in the fourth? Three-pointer misses and a big rebound for Ty Story. His first rebound of the game. And up the floor, Grafton tries to capitalize. Ball lost out of bounds by the Indians, and it'll be spoiler ball from the baseline. 7:45 remains here in the fourth quarter. 43-37, Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Grafton.
Nice job by Den getting back on defense to block that.
No doubt. Droog with the basketball. Work it over, and a deep shot here for Lillemone's no good. Kyler Droog, turnaround. Putback is good after the rebound. So 43-39 is the score now. Four Winds Minnewaukan leads it, 7:25 to play. This game played last year in Mayville. Grafton topped Four Winds Minnewaukan, would go on to finish third in the state tournament. Here's a pass and an Albert shot, no good. Ball bounces around out of bounds. And it'll be spoiler basketball. So the Spoilers will inbound from the baseline, and they'll feel the pressure. Four Winds Minnewaukan has been pressuring in the backcourt, but really not overly pressuring. They've been right there, but not in the shorts. They might amp that up here in the fourth. Spoiler basketball in the half court. Trailing by 4. Droog has it. He'll pass. Work it to Rice. 15 on the shot clock. Reggie Rice inside. Lillemone. Guarded by Deng at the free throw line. Here's Leroy Delgado. Chased. 5 to shoot. Lillemone baseline in trouble. Dribbled off of his foot out of bounds. Turnover Grafton. That's a great defensive possession by the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. Coach Riley Lillemone wants an explanation from the official along the baseline, whether a foul or not lost off the foot of Brody Lillemone. Coach has got to plea. You got to plea. You got to at least talk to the officials. Make sure they know you're there. All part of the deal. 4-point lead here for Four Winds Minnewaukan, leading Grafton, 43-39. Indians basketball, top of the key, Jonte Delorme, catch and shoot, three-pointer, no. Rebound to Kyler Droog, bodies hitting the floor on a rebound attempt. Droog pushes. Mismatch. Charge. And that was great effort by Tyler Black Jr. He set his feet. He knew Droog was going to go, and Droog lowered the shoulder. It was picture-perfect work by Tyler Black Jr. Doing that, by the way, with 4 fouls against him. Droog hits his second, team's first in the fourth quarter for Grafton. 4-point lead remains for the Indians, 43-39. Tyler Black Jr. looks. Swings it to Keelan Longy. Driving in, Morel Deng to the basket. Foul before the shot, no continuation. Foul before the shot, they'll inbound from the baseline. Foul is on Kyler Droog. That's number 3 on Droog. Team second, so he's had 2 fouls here in the last 30 seconds. 6 minutes to play. Third place matchup, winner to the state qualifier on Saturday against Wahpeton from Region 1A. Here's a drive, here's a shot from the free throw line, no good by Longy. Rebound comes down. Reggie Rice gonna grab his 4th. Left side, Delgado looks at a 3, decides against it. Lillimone tries to get through defense and pressure along the sideline, and will get a foul on the floor. This is number 5 on Tyler Black Jr. His day has come to a close. Fouls out with 5:35 to play. 4 points and 1 rebound. And Sonny Alberts is back in. Check that. Kavanaugh, Rich Kavanaugh is in the ball game. As Grafton tries to inbound the ball, it goes out of bounds. Spoilers will try to inbound it again. Grafton from the baseline. Up top, the Droog. Down inside, turning, spinning. Shot up and in for Reggie Rice. And the continuation with the foul has cut the lead to 2. Tries for a 3-point play. Foul will be on Keelan Longy. Longy, excuse me. I say that wrong. Longy with his second personal. Team's first. Make it second, beg your pardon, here in the fourth quarter. So 3-point play chance, and this one is off the back iron and falls in for Reggie Rice. 3-point play good, 43-42. 4 wins Minnewaukan by 1. 5:27 to play, fourth quarter. We're just about getting to the point where it's going to be white knuckling. Morel Deng inside. Blocked shot by Reggie Rice out of bounds. Wow.
They're going to have to go to East Grand Forks to get that ball back.
I think so. Well, technically it went north. Okay. So maybe Midway.
Helluck.
Could be, yeah. Shoot. Oslo. Name them. Here's a chance. Get the basketball in. A deep 3, no good. That was Ron McKay. Big rebound by Kyler Droog. He's got 10 rebounds, 9 points tonight. He'll hand it. Lillimone for 3 and the lead. It's off the mark. Rebound by Leroy Delgado. Now Droog. Ho-ho! Kyler Droog for 3. 45-43. Driving Deng to the baseline. Foul on the baseline. Foul will be called on the Spoilers. 45-43, a lead change. Comes with 4:50 to play in the fourth quarter. This is the first time Grafton's had the lead in the second half. And that foul was on Story, his first, team's third. Indians basketball, top of the key, driving, and I think Story's going to be caught with another one. That time he got locked up with Jonte Delorme's legs, and just kind of one of those where you were situations. Story second, team's fourth, so one more, and you're putting 4 wins Minnewaukan at the line, 4:41 to play. Grafton leads it by 2, 45-43 over 4 wins Minnewaukan. The inbounds going to Ron McKay. He'll work it out to Jonte Delorme. Delorme right side. Dorvin McKay in the paint. Now back out. Hand it off to Ron McKay. He's going to work the basketball up. Here's a drive. Floater, Delorme. No good. Ron McKay was being held as he was trying to get up for a rebound. I think that's Reggie Rice. And if so, nope, it's on Lillimone. That's his third. Lillimone's third. Team's fifth, so now to the free throw line we go. Ron McKay. He's got 8 points and 10 rebounds tonight. A chance to tie the ball game here at the line. He's got 2 free throw chances, and McKay makes the first. McKay makes the first. And as a team, Four Winds Minnewaukan is 5 of 5 from the stripe to tie the game. Ron McKay at the line for Four Winds Minnewaukan. He does. Ron McKay makes them both, and it is 45-45. Tie game. 4:24 remains in the fourth quarter. Crossing the midcourt stripe, it's Reggie Rice in Grafton. Kyler Droog, right side. He looks to create. He'll hand it off to Lillimone. Lillimone through traffic. Shot is no good, but he draws a foul. Shot is up and draws a foul. Foul will be on Jordan Loris. Loris with his first. Team's third. Jordan Lonis with the foul. At the line. Free throw is good for Brody Lillimone. Brody's 3 for 3 at the stripe. Grafton, as a team, 6 of 7 from the line. Check that. 7 of 8 from the line, now 8 of 9 in the second half. 47-45, Grafton has the lead. Just over 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Third place game in the Region 2A, third place matchup. Right side dribbling and a foul. As creation there from Morel Dang, he was trying to dig in. Get a foul on Grafton. And it's the third on Ty Story. Team 6, so it's a bonus. So it's free throws coming for the Indians the rest of the way. And at the stripe here, a missed free throw by Morel Dang. That's the first missed free throw by Four Winds Minnewaukan today. Alex Galarraza checks into the ball game. Ty Story checks out for Grafton on a substitution. Second free throw for Dang. It's a 1-point game. Morel Dang makes one of two, 47-46. Just under 4 minutes to play in the third place of Region 2A boys basketball. Right side driving. Rice is fouled. One more foul to give for Four Winds Minnewaukan. Jordan Lonis with his second personal. Droog has it. Rice. Right side, Lillimone in the corner. They hand it back to Rice. Rice has some space. Three-pointer's too strong by Rice. Rebounded by Droog, and the paint is put back is good for Kyler Droog. 49-46. Grafton by 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Dang tries to get going downhill with Galarraza defending. That's Galarza, I apologize, Galarza. And he's going to be tagged with a foul as first. And to the free throw line goes Morel Dang. Dang is 5 of 6 shooting free throws. And he makes this one. 2-point game, Grafton 49-47, 3:21 to play. Next free throw coming from Dang. This one's good. Dang makes them both. 1-point game. 49-48, Grafton. They lead Four Winds Minnewaukan. Grafton basketball, Droog has it. Droog looks, nearly has his pocket picked, and he does. It's stolen away. Grafton turnover. Four Winds Minnewaukan basketball. Dorvin McKay into the corner, Lonis. Back up top, McKay. 3 minutes to play. Indians trail by 1. Their ball, McKay gets the ball here to Delorme. Jonte Delorme to the basket. He'll score it. 50-49. Four Winds Minnewaukan with a lead change. They have it back with 2:45 to play. Here's a drive to the basket and a jumper by Lillimone. It's no good. Droog battles for the rebound. Can't hang on to it. Lonis grabs it. Jordan Lonis' first rebound of the game. 2.5 to play. Indians by 1, 50-49 over Grafton. Spoiler basketball. Jonte Delorme with it, left side. He's going to create. Delorme to the basket. Lost the handle. It's out of bounds. It was last touched by the defense of the Spoilers. We've reached white knuckling time, Joe.
Indeed we have.
Yep, white knuckle time. 1 point lead. It's been that way either way now for the last 3 to 4 minutes. And a drive in. We see a timeout. Delorme was in trouble in the paint. Timeout taken Indians. We'll take it as well. On the Tim Gazette Golden Harvest Seed Sale scoreboard, Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan 50, Grafton 49, 2:15 to play on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. This year, our Planter Operator Clinic dates are March 18th and 25th. Expanded sessions to include monitors, systems, and diagnostic training for V-Drive, Delta Force, and Speed Tube, as well as Row Flow and Air Force. Morning and afternoon sessions each day with lunch from Cruisin' Cafe. Register at planterdoc.com. March 18th and 25th. Please register at planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
The Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen. He's the agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County as we bring you back. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan basketball leading by 1, 2:13 to play after their timeout. There's 10 to shoot, and there's a big bucket from the baseline for Morel Deng. He elevates and drops it in. 52-49 on the other end. Droog draws a foul, will go to the free throw line. Deng baseline bucket gives the Indians a 3-point lead. 2 minutes to play, just under that now. Foul was called on the Indians, and I believe that's on Jordan Lornis, his third. So Droog at the free throw line misses. Tyler Droog misses a free throw.
Something to keep in mind, too, Kevin, before that Deng basket, he made a great catch in front of his own bench
High
to even
in the
keep
air.
that ball in play.
Right. Tippy-toed the line, plus had to get up for it. Free throw is no good. Droog will have the basketball after the rebound. Now Droog, bucket inside. No, doesn't go. Deng grabs the rebound here after Galarza had the rebound. Now we get a foul on Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan, offensive. This will be on Dorvin McKay, his third, team's fifth. Both teams in the bonus. Grafton basketball. Brody Lillamone will inbound. Down 3 with 1:45 to play. And a possession previous where Grafton comes up empty-handed after a foul and some shots. Lillamone to Rice. 1:35 remains. Fourth quarter. Inside pass to Droog. He'll go up. His shot is no good. He's fouled. And Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan. I think Rich Kavanaugh is going to be tagged with it. He can't believe it. I think it is number 3 here, Kavanaugh. Rich Kavanaugh hit with his third personal. And it's bonus time for each. More than 5 fouls either way. Kyler Droog, free throw. He missed both last time around. Now he's at the stripe and makes the first. 2-point lead, 52-50. Second free throw. Droog misses. Rebound by Morel Deng, his 8th rebound of the ball game. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 1:24 to play. Timeout on the floor. Fort Wayne's Minnewaukan leading Grafton 52-50 on yourliveevent.com and the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
Back with a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by the Agent with Answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Chris Mohn, Nodak Insurance Company. With the basketball, Four Winds Minnewaukan leads by 2 with 1:18 to play. Both teams in the bonus. Third place, Region 2A. Boys basketball, third place matchup. Winner gets Wahpeton in the state qualifier Saturday. In the corner to Lonis. He'll pull up. Swing it back out. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Dorvin McKay. He'll get by Delgado. Dorvin floater from the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound. Leroy Delgado. Hold on tight. 50 seconds to play. We said white knuckling. You're grabbing the wheel tight now. Delgado left side to Rice. Three-pointer for Lillimon in the lead. Off the mark. Rebound Droog. No. Rebound Droog inside. He'll try to save it. It is going to go the way of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. In the backcourt, foul. Lillimon with 30 seconds to play. Call with a foul. And we will see to the free throw line, Jonte Delorme. Let's get the camera over here so we can watch the game. Thank you. It'll be Delorme at the free throw line. Free throw's good. Jonte Delorme makes the free throw, and Four Winds Minnewaukan makes it a 3-point ball game. That foul was on Lillimon. It's his 4th. And we've got a timeout, Grafton. We'll take it. 30 seconds to play. Four Winds Minnewaukan trying to make it a 2-possession game. When we come back on the Tim Cassette Golden Harvest Seed Sale scoreboard, Indians by 3 on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Hillsborough Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsborough High School. My favorite thing at Hillsborough High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsborough Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts.
Timeouts are brought to you by Nodak Insurance Company. Chris Mohn, the agent with answers in Nelson County and Grand Forks County. yourliveevent.com. 53-50, Four Winds Minnewaukan leads Grafton. And at the stripe, Delorme. Jonte Delorme makes the free throw. 4-point ball game. Up the floor, Grafton. 26 seconds to play. Spoiler basketball. They're driving. In trouble, Rice. Now works it. Here's a chance. Droog for 3 with 15 seconds to play is off the mark. No good. Rebound, Delgado. Kick it out. Lillimon for 3. Too strong. Rebound. 7 seconds to go and a foul. So the rebound went to Dorvin McKay. There was also Delgado with a rebound in there. And that will put the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians to the free throw line. So the Indians are trying to flip the script from last year, falling in this game a year ago, and a big free throw by Ron McKay to make it a 5-point lead over the Grafton Spoilers. Grafton knocked off Four Winds Minnewaukan in this game a year ago. Four Winds Minnewaukan trying to avoid it this year, and he airmails the free throw. And a timeout being taken. We will take this timeout as well. Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Company, the agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. We're back with the conclusion of this one next.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Timeouts brought to you by Chris Moe, Nodak Insurance Company, as the inbounds pass. Grafton with the ball, down 5 with 6 seconds to play. Lillamone down the floor. He'll launch a triple. It misses. It's rebounded by Merrill Dang, and the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians are on to the state qualifier. Merrill Dang with the game rebound at the end. And the state qualifier on Saturday will feature the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians and Wahpeton Huskies for a chance to get to the State A tournament. As our game here, final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard, it goes the way of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, 55-50. 55-50 the final here on yourliveevent.com. Joe Lancel will be down on the floor here. We're going to try to catch up with Coach Rick Smith of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians after this one has gone final. Joe will have you come out to the court just a little bit here to try to get Coach. And we will have some post-game reaction here today in the third place game that goes the way of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. They defeat the Grafton Spoilers here today as our post-game show conversation going to be brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Joe Lancello's got the head coach Rick Smith for the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians down on the floor. And we'll bring this in for a post-game coach's comments. Joe?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Rick Smith, your guys played great defense all day.
Tough matchup. They got a three-headed monster, and when Lillamone and Rice are making 30-footers, they're tough to defend. And then you got the big guy in the middle who's just a moose in there and tough to handle. I thought we battled all night long. Finally got over the hump a little bit, knocked down some outside shots finally, and made our free throws down the stretch, which was key.
And we saw a great example of your team's athleticism. Merrill Deng, right in front of the bench here about where we are now, made a great leaping catch from an inbound pass and then was able to eventually score from that possession.
Yeah, I mean, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, Morrell's going to have the ball in his hands. But I thought, everybody that played tonight was a factor in our win tonight. So hats off to our bench again for being ready to play. We had some key performances from Jonte Delorme, Richard Kavanaugh, Sonny Alberts, Jordan Lonis, all came off the bench ready to play basketball tonight.
Now you're looking at your fourth game within a week. Saturday, you go to Fargo to take on Wahpeton. Have you played them this year?
Yeah, we played them like second game of the year. We didn't have Ron McKay that game. It was a good contested game. They got us in the second half. They've improved, we've improved. It's their fourth game of the week. It's our fourth game of the week. We got no excuses.
All right, congratulations, Rick, and see you down in Fargo on Saturday.
We'll be there. Thank you.
That is Rick Smith, head coach of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians, joining us in our post-game report here today. The post-game reports from the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center in Grand Forks. And as mentioned, the post-game coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, Dakota Heritage Bank. We will have our post-game reaction with a couple of items to dole out here, and then we'll get into our next game, the championship, featuring Devils Lake and Thompson. They're hitting the floor. YourLiveEvent.com.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction, Inc., serving you since 2006.
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back here on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com after Four Winds Minnewaukan 55-50 over Grafton for the third place in Region 2A boys basketball. Down on the floor, Joe Lancello is with our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Ron McKay.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Ron, you had quite the battle against Grafton tonight. What was it that put it in your favor?
It's just focus on the defensive end, and that was our mindset through the whole game. Because we focus on the defensive end, our offense is bound to come. So when we play a team like against Grafton or a DL or Thompson, we just focusing on the defensive end. That's really it.
I remember one play that you had made in the first quarter where a ball got tipped. It was about to go out of bounds, but you saved it to one of your teammates, and you wound up scoring a basket from that possession. That showed the kind of heart and desire that the Indians have.
Yeah, that's just getting after it. We do that every day in practice. You've come from 4 wins. You're just built like that. You just got to have it in your play on the floor, coming from Rick Smith.
And now Saturday you go to Fargo. The state tournament is still a possibility for you as you take on Wahpeton.
Yeah, it's just one game at a time. That's what Rick told us, one game at a time, one day at a time, and we'll be ready for Saturday. I know that.
All right, congratulations on the win today. Ronald McKay, thanks very much.
Okay, thank you. Shout out, Grandma. I love you.
Hey, I love that. Love that. Appreciate that. Joe Lancello, Ron McKay down on the floor. Appreciate that. That's our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Joe Lancello there with Ron McKay of the Four Winds Minnewaukan Indians. All right, that was our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge, life takes energy, enbridge.com for career opportunities. we will talk about the Halstead Telephone Company Postgame Connection, HTC. They are how to connect. Discover local reliability you can trust. It's how to connect. Halstead Telephone Company. And I think Postgame Connection really was that defensive connection. Again, both teams playing low-scoring ball game. It was very important to be locked in, focused. Halstead Connection with our postgame. Halstead Telephone Company Postgame Connection, HTC. They are how to connect. And lastly, they're getting ready for their operator clinics on Tuesday 18th and the 25th. PlanterDoc.com, Agassiz Precision Ag, play of the game. Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough, 701-636-2119. And, well, our play of the game, I think, Joe, we actually talked about it a little bit. Talk about some play from McKay, some of the little things that he did. There was a couple of moments during the game that were big. I also thought, Morel Dang hits a big baseline jumper that kind of helped spell the lead later in the fourth. Some big plays, no doubt. That hard to say that there was one play that separated it. There was a lot of great effort plays made, and I think Morel Dang, last couple possessions, really stretches that with a couple of big plays he had.
And I mentioned this to Coach Smith. Morel making a catch right about where I'm standing here to keep the ball in bounds, and then he would go on to score from that possession.
It was impressive, an important play. Agassiz Precision Ag plays of the game here today. A couple of stats for you as we wrap things up and get ready for the championship on yourliveevent.com. With Devils Lake and Thompson coming up. 15 points, 12 rebounds for Kyler Droog, 17 and 4 for Brody Lillimone, 16 and 4 for Reggie Rice. Ty Story ended the game with 2 points and 1 rebound, the only player outside the big three scoring for Grafton. Their season ends 14 and 10. The Fort Wayne Minnewaukan Indians, 11 points, 11 rebounds for Ron McKay, 3 points for Keelan Longy, 4 for Rich Cavanaugh, 15 and 9 for Morel Dang, 6 and 6 for Dorvin McKay, 12 for Jonte Delorme off the bench, 4 points and a rebound for Tyler Black Jr., 2 for Sonny Alberts. Fort Wayne Minnewaukan, Wahpeton for the state qualifier on Saturday in Fargo. Thanks to our broadcast sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Please patronize them, at the very least tell them thank you. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Joe Lancello, and for all the staff here at the University of North Dakota and the Region 2 staff, including, of course, the entire crew here. We appreciate it and look forward to the upcoming championship game. Fort Wayne Minnewaukan, 55-50 over Grafton. I'm Kevin Kochman, thanking you for joining us. The championship game, Devils Lake at Thompson, coming up.